Early adopters had their day. Now regular enterprises use cloud. Find out how next. SDR News coverage of AWS reInvent made possible by Dome 9. Total control and visibility over your cloud infrastructure, network, and host security. Garantia, the in-memory NoSQL company, offering enterprise-class Redis for developers. Encapsula, website security, always-on protection from bots and DDoS and real-time stats on visitors and threats. Skillbase, leveraging MySQL and scaling out data at the speed of your business. And eMind, architecting, building, and operating enterprise-grade clouds in billion-dollar HIPAA, PCI DSS, and SOX environments. More coverage of AWS reInvent online or on the SDR News Roku channel.
We are here on the AWS reInvent show, second day, SDR News, together with I'm on Demand. My name is Ofir, and together with us today...
Thank you. Thank you for talking today. Yeah. Kim Weins from RightScale.
RightScale. Everybody knows RightScale in the cloud today, guys. So how is the show for RightScale? How is the show for you?
The show's been great. We've had a lot of interest, a lot of traffic. We definitely see an increase in enterprises attending this show. So we see that cloud is moving from the early adopter technology companies to the standard run-of-the-mill enterprise that wants to leverage cloud for their business.
Yeah, so Amazon talking about the enterprise and enterprise and enterprise, and they actually grabbed Blender, right? And RightScale is maybe, I know RightScale for a few years right now, and RightScale is one of the most interesting big players in cloud management, right?
Yes, we've been in this business for 7 years, so essentially since the genesis of AWS. We've probably put more companies and more servers into the cloud than just about anybody that you'll find here today besides AWS themselves. And we're seeing a shift that enterprises want to adopt the cloud, and we're looking to help them do that.
So it's not just about, which cloud, where to cloud, whatever. They just come to RightScale and say, we want the cloud, please help us. So how do you help this enterprise? What exactly you can do for them today?
Well, there's two things enterprise tell us they want to do. The first is they want to be able to provide cloud services throughout their business units, throughout their organization, but they want to do so in a way that lets them sleep at night. That means security, that means cost controls, that means governance, that means compliance. Yeah. And so RightScale provides a platform that sits on top of their cloud portfolio, whether public, private, or virtualized environments, and enables them to provide that self-service to their internal customers, but also to do so in a way that's governed and controlled so they can sleep at night.
Yeah. So you mentioned before, we talked before, and you mentioned about the portfolio. Can you elaborate more about that? Is it something new? It's a package of different things that you're doing?
So we've expanded our solution, and we just recently announced a new product called Cloud Analytics. Cloud Analytics allows companies to analyze and optimize their cloud usage. So this combines with our flagship product, Cloud Management, to create something we call Cloud Portfolio Management. So this is really the next step in the category of cloud management, which we helped to pioneer 7 years ago. And the idea is that enterprises are using a portfolio of clouds. They have a portfolio of applications to run across it. They need a way to make that all work seamlessly and smoothly for their company.
So basically, you have your cloud portfolio with the solutions, but you also give services on top of that, right?
Exactly, and especially in the enterprise, they want assistance, and we have many cloud experts on staff that have been doing this for years. We know all the pros and cons, the challenges, the pitfalls, the best practices that help people get to the cloud. And those services cover everything from early end strategy for people who are just getting started on their cloud journey, all the way through to operation and optimization for people that are already in the cloud.
And there is the notion of move all your stuff to Amazon.
Yes.
Tomorrow morning. Where? When? Is it something that will happen? What's happening right now? RightScale maybe knows better than even AWS. I don't know, that people doesn't really want to go fully blown to the cloud. Maybe it's an evolutionary step.
Yes, exactly. So this is an evolution, a journey that companies are going through to adopt the cloud, and they are looking to adopt more cloud over time, but it's a step-by-step process. So we see a couple different strategies companies are taking. Some will start with a few applications that are well suited to the cloud, whether it's greenfield applications or mobile, web scale types of applications, which is where a lot of companies are investing their application development right now. So some companies are starting with that. But we're also seeing companies that are migrating traditional workloads into the cloud. We have several companies that are cloud-first strategies in large enterprises where they have a portfolio of hundreds of applications, and they're looking to select the appropriate applications to start with and migrate to the cloud.
Yeah. So you also manage private cloud, as a full, broad solution. So how it works, the private and the public? You see a lot of migration from private to public,
right,
or it's still balanced? How and which clouds, you are supporting on that matter?
Yes, okay, so we do support both public, private clouds as well as virtualized environments. And so on the private cloud side, that includes CloudStack and OpenStack, and then also VMware environments that many people are really leveraging to provide cloud-like functionality with on-premise hardware infrastructure. And we are seeing people start in private cloud and move to public, and vice versa. So sometimes you'll see dev test in public and then in production on the private cloud. We've seen workloads go in both directions. We abstract the clouds so that you can move over time to the appropriate cloud. So you can deploy each application to the best cloud for that application, and you can move later if you need to make a change.
But how mature, is the multi-cloud, deployment today?
So almost every enterprise we work with today has a multi-cloud strategy. They typically have a private cloud either in place or under development, and they typically have Amazon and sometimes an additional public cloud provider with the intention to grow from there.
Yeah.
So it is happening today. We are still at the beginning of the journey, but it is happening today.
So basically, RightScale is the practical, player in the crowd here. They're actually doing the stuff, right? For this last 7 years, you said, and it's pretty impressive to see how the company grows. I just, I'm following you for the last few years, and I'll tell how to reach you. It's very simple. It's rightscale.com, right?
It is rightscale.com. So please come visit us.
Yeah, and enjoy the resources and everything there.
Yes.
Thank you very much.